1. Charles Bridge. The bridge is 516 meters long and 10 meters wide, and it is decorated with numerous statues and sculptures. The most famous statue on the bridge is the statue of St. John of Nepomuc, which is located near the center of the bridge. It is said that touching the statue brings good luck, and the plaque on the statue's base is said to protect against drowning. Charles Bridge is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Prague and is visited by millions of people every year. It offers stunning views of the city, including Prague Castle, and is especially beautiful at sunrise and sunset. Despite its age, Charles Bridge is still in use as a pedestrian bridge today, connecting the old town on one side of the river with the lesser town and Prague Castle on the other. 2. Prague Castle. Prague Castle is a historic castle complex located in Prague, Czech Republic. It was founded in the 9th century and is one of the largest ancient castles in the world, covering an area of about 70,000 square meters. The castle complex includes a variety of architectural styles, from Gothic to Baroque, and consists of several buildings and courtyards, including the Old Royal Palace, St. Vitus Cathedral, St. George's Basilica, and the Golden Lane. The Old Royal Palace was the seat of Czech kings and princes until the 16th century, and it now houses various exhibitions and galleries. St. Vitus Cathedral is a stunning Gothic cathedral that took over 600 years to complete, and it is the largest and most important church in the Czech Republic. St. George's Basilica is a Romanesque church that was founded in the 10th century and is one of the oldest surviving buildings in the castle complex. The Golden Lane is a row of tiny houses that were once inhabited by castle guards and artisans. Prague Castle is also the official residence of the President of the Czech Republic, and it has played an important role in Czech history for centuries. It is a popular tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors each year, and it offers spectacular views of the city from its elevated position. 3. Old Town Square. Old Town Square is a historic square located in the heart of Prague's Old Town, Czech Republic. It dates back to the 12th century and is one of the most popular tourist attractions in the city. The square is surrounded by a variety of historic buildings, including the Old Town Hall with its famous Astronomical Clock, the Church of Our Lady Before Tin, and the St. Nicholas Church. It is also home to numerous restaurants, cafes, and shops. The Old Town Hall is one of the most prominent buildings on the square, with its distinctive Gothic tower and astronomical clock. The clock dates back to the 15th century and is famous for its hourly show of the 12 Apostles and the symbolic figures of Death and the Turk. The Church of Our Lady Before Tin is another notable building on the square, with its twin towers and Gothic facade. The church has a rich history and has been used by various religious denominations over the centuries. St. Nicholas Church is a Baroque-style church located on the opposite side of the square. It is known for its elaborate frescoes and stucco decorations. Old Town Square is a vibrant and bustling place, especially during the summer months when it is filled with street performers, artists, and musicians. It is also home to several festivals and events throughout the year, including the Christmas markets and the Prague Spring Music Festival. 4. Jewish Quarter. The Jewish Quarter, also known as Josefov, is a historic neighborhood in Prague, Czech Republic, that is rich in Jewish history and culture. The neighborhood was once the center of Jewish life in Prague, and it is home to several important Jewish monuments and landmarks. One of the most significant landmarks in the Jewish Quarter is the Old Jewish Cemetery, which dates back to the 15th century and is one of the oldest and most important Jewish burial sites in Europe. The cemetery contains around 12,000 gravestones, although it is estimated that there may be up to 100,000 burials in the small space. The Jewish Quarter is also home to 6 synagogues, including the Spanish Synagogue, the oldest surviving synagogue in the area. The synagogues contain a variety of exhibits and artifacts related to Jewish history and culture, including the Jewish Museum, which is one of the most important Jewish museums in the world. Other notable landmarks in the Jewish Quarter include the Jewish Town Hall, which was once the center of Jewish communal life in Prague, and the Franz Kafka House, which was the childhood home of the famous writer Franz Kafka. Today, the Jewish Quarter is a popular tourist destination, attracting visitors from all over the world who come to explore its rich history and cultural heritage. It is also home to a variety of restaurants, cafes, and shops, making it a lively and vibrant part of Prague's city center. 5. St. Vitus Cathedral. St. Vitus Cathedral is a stunning Gothic cathedral located within the Prague Castle complex in Prague, Czech Republic. It is the largest and most important church in the country and one of the most famous examples of Gothic architecture in Europe. The cathedral was founded in 1344 and took over 600 years to complete. It is known for its stunning stained glass windows, intricate stone carvings, and beautiful vaulted ceilings. The cathedral is also home to several important tombs and chapels, including the tomb of St. John of Nepomuk, a Czech martyr who is considered the country's most important saint. One of the most notable features of the cathedral is the St. Wenceslas Chapel, which contains the crown jewels of the Czech Republic, including the crown of St. Wenceslas, the royal orb, and the scepter. The chapel is named after St. Wenceslas, the patron saint of the Czech Republic, and is considered one of the most important historical and cultural landmarks in the country. Another important feature of the cathedral is the Great South Tower, which offers stunning views of Prague from its top. Visitors can climb the tower's 287 steps to reach the observation deck and enjoy panoramic views of the city. St. Vitus Cathedral is a popular tourist attraction and a symbol of Czech national identity. It is also used for important state occasions, including the coronation of Czech kings and the inauguration of the country's presidents. 6. Petrin Hill. Petrin Hill is a large hill located in the center of Prague, Czech Republic. It is a popular destination for tourists and locals alike, offering stunning views of the city and a variety of attractions and activities. One of the most popular attractions on Petrin Hill is the Petrin Tower, a 60-meter-tall tower that was built in 1891 and modeled after the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Visitors can climb to the top of the tower to enjoy panoramic views of Prague and the surrounding countryside. Petrin Hill is also home to several beautiful parks and gardens, including the Petrin Gardens, which were designed in the 19th century and offer a peaceful escape from the hustle and bustle of the city. The gardens are home to several historic monuments, including the Hunger Wall, a 14th-century fortification that was built to provide employment for the city's poor during times of famine. Other attractions on Petrin Hill include the Mirror Maze, a funhouse-style attraction that has been entertaining visitors since the early 20th century, and the Petrin Funicular, a cable railway that connects the bottom of the hill with the top. Overall, Petrin Hill is a beautiful and scenic destination that offers a variety of attractions and activities for visitors to enjoy. Whether you're interested in stunning views, beautiful gardens, or fun-filled attractions, there's something for everyone on Petrin Hill. 7. Wenceslas Square. Wenceslas Square, located in the heart of Prague, Czech Republic, is one of the city's most famous landmarks and a popular destination for visitors from around the world. The square has a long and storied history and has played an important role in the city's political and cultural life for centuries. Originally designed in the 14th century as a horse market, Wenceslas Square was later transformed into a public space and became a center of political activity during the 19th and 20th centuries. The square has been the site of many important events throughout history, including protests, demonstrations, and celebrations. Today, Wenceslas Square is a bustling pedestrian area that is lined with shops, restaurants, and cafes. It is also home to several important landmarks, including the National Museum, which houses a vast collection of art and artifacts related to Czech history and culture. Other notable landmarks in Wenceslas Square include the statue of St. Wenceslas, the patron saint of the Czech Republic, which stands at the top of the square and is a symbol of Czech national identity. The square is also home to several important buildings and monuments, including the Czech National Bank, the Palace of Lucerna, and the statue of Jan Palach, a student who set himself on fire in protest against the Soviet invasion of Czechoslovakia in 1968. Whether you're interested in history, culture, shopping. 8. Astronomical Clock. The astronomical clock, also known as the Prague horologe, is a famous medieval astronomical clock located in the Old Town Square of Prague, Czech Republic. It is one of the oldest and most famous astronomical clocks in the world and attracts thousands of visitors every day. The clock was first installed on the Old Town Hall Tower in 1410 and has been a symbol of the city ever since. It consists of two main dials, the astronomical dial, which shows the positions of the sun, moon, and stars in the sky, and the calendar dial, which shows the date and various religious holidays. The clock is also famous for its hourly show, which features a procession of apostles and other figures moving across the face of the clock. The show culminates with the crowing of a golden rooster and the ringing of the bell at the top of the tower. In addition to its astronomical and timekeeping functions, the astronomical clock is also a work of art. The clock face is adorned with intricate carvings and decorations, including images of the zodiac signs, allegorical figures, and scenes from Czech history and mythology. Overall, the astronomical clock is a must-see attraction for anyone visiting Prague. Its combination of history, technology, and artistry make it one of the most fascinating and unique clocks in the world. 9. Dancing House. The Dancing House, also known as the Fred and Ginger Building, is a modern architectural landmark located in Prague, Czech Republic. Designed by architects Frank Gehry and Vlado Malunik, the building was completed in 1996 and has since become one of the city's most popular tourist attractions. The building's unique design is meant to evoke the image of a dancing couple, with its curving lines and asymmetrical forms. The glass tower on the right side of the building represents the male figure, while the more flowing, undulating forms on the left side represent the female figure. The Dancing House is home to several offices, a restaurant, and a gallery, and has become a symbol of Prague's growing reputation as a center of modern architecture and design. It is located on the banks of the Vltava River and offers stunning views of the city from its rooftop terrace. The building has been the subject of much debate and controversy over the years, with some locals criticizing its unconventional design and others embracing it as a bold and visionary addition to the city's skyline. Regardless of one's opinion, there's no denying that the Dancing House is a unique and memorable landmark that has become an iconic part of Prague's architectural heritage. 10. Prague Zoo. Prague Zoo is a popular attraction located in the Troja district of Prague, Czech Republic. The zoo is one of the top-rated in the world and is home to over 4,000 animals representing over 650 different species. The zoo's mission is to promote biodiversity and conservation, and it is involved in several international conservation projects aimed at protecting endangered species and their habitats. The zoo is also heavily involved in research and education, with programs aimed at raising awareness of conservation issues and promoting sustainable practices. Visitors to Prague Zoo can see a wide range of animals, from big cats and primates to birds, reptiles, and fish. Some of the most popular exhibits include the Indonesian jungle, which features orangutans and other primates, and the African savanna, which is home to giraffes, zebras, and antelopes. The zoo is also home to several interactive exhibits and attractions, including a children's zoo, a ropes course, and a mini train that takes visitors around the park. In addition, the zoo hosts regular events and activities throughout the year, including animal feeding demonstrations, educational talks, and seasonal festivals. Overall, Prague Zoo is a must-see attraction for anyone visiting Prague, especially those with an interest in animals and conservation. The zoo's commitment to sustainability and conservation, combined with its diverse collection of animals and engaging exhibits, make it one of the most popular and highly regarded zoos in the world.